In today's day and age, Anupam Gupta, I want to come to you and to KTS Tulsi. Mr. Joginder Singh, allow me one minute. In today's day and age, to find Warren Anderson, Anil Bastawade, Ottavio Quattarocchi or Kim Devi for an honest and independent media is not difficult. That's the point. So Anupam Gupta, the problem is that the investigating agencies till earlier would put out some story, no difficult, location not established, etc. Today the media goes and gets these people. They have to change their number.
I think very commendable.
The investigating agencies, Anupam Gupta, will have to change the number and the excuses they give to the people of this country for not following up. Don't you agree?
There's no excuse, Arnab. You need the permission of the government to step out of India.
You see, there is, Arnab, there is a concept in law, in the civil law of torts, known as res ipsa locuta, a Latin expression which means the thing speaks for itself. The accomplishment of the media, Times Now channel in this case and the other electronic media in other cases, speak for themselves. And I think the moment this happens, any case where the media conducts an investigation and by comparison the investigating agencies, whether the CBI or the Enforcement Directorate or the Income Tax officialdom, do not discharge their responsibilities, are openly seen to have failed in their duty, I think it's a prima facie case for immediate taking over of immediate judicial monitoring. Now we learn that the High Court of Jharkhand is monitoring the case. Perhaps it's a case of a situation where the Supreme Court itself, which was hearing the bail application today and granted 2 months further remand to the Enforcement Directorate.
Supreme Court must monitor this case.
Madhu Koda, I think.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court must monitor this case with very great and palpable seriousness. There seems to be no other way out.
The Supreme Court has to monitor this case. I mean, there seems to be, KTS Tulsi, you would agree, given the bungling, given the fact that we are talking about the biggest case of open political corruption before CWG, that there is a necessity for the Supreme Court to monitor a case like this, to ensure the agencies don't do a cover-up on behalf of political masters.
Right. It's such a sad commentary on our entire system that the premier investigating agency is said to be incapable of discovering the truth because it is under the thumb of the government. Now, how many cases will Supreme Court monitor? The Supreme Court is also saddled with the responsibility of adjudication, and the pendency is increasing. They also have to pay attention to the primary task of adjudication. But this is really unfortunate that the law gives the investigator a complete freedom to form his judgment.
It does not. It doesn't.
It's a problem.
Okay, I'd like to say pictures are coming in right now from our live streaming satellite link from outside the international airport. Those are the pictures of Anil Adinath Bastawade coming out. He is facing Indian justice. This man, bespectacled 49-year-old coming out of the airline. This is an Air India plane on which he's coming, and Times Now was with him. Times Now is the crew which followed him up there. This man being brought back to justice. Tell me, Dibang, as you are seeing this happen today, what are the thoughts in your mind? Is it time we change this whole definition of a media trial?
Really a moment of glory for you, for Times Now, and Arnab yourself, to be after this guy, to get him here. And I must say this, that he's not the first one, Arnab. The way you got after A. Raja, the way you got after Kalmadi, they went to jail. But the need is to keep an eye on these guys. These two, the other two, Raja and Kalmadi, they should be punished. They should be sent to jail. And this guy, you have to pursue this case, Arnab, because
well, it's also the responsibility of the entire media to pursue the case now.
Absolutely. And hats off to you that you are doing it. And, because you just heard the comment from the CBI director. They are not going to do anything. You have the media, you have the social media, and this is the way now. This is the way for the future. And this anger will spill over in the streets, and that's when they will wake up. They're already worried about it. Yeah, they don't know how to handle it. Yeah. But I think this is the way to go.
And that's the camera out there. You can actually see Anil Adinath Bastawade, his scam kingpin. He's putting his head down. He doesn't want to be photographed. He knows the camera is on him. But in this very moment which is being broadcast here on Times Now, I think it's a moment of great empowerment for the people of this country, isn't it, Dibang? That somebody who almost escaped the system is being dragged back. He's put his head down. And ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching this today, see this, a scam kingpin trying to avoid the cameras. And as I always say, you can run, but you cannot hide. Can you, Dibang?
Yeah,
this is
and also remember that this is primarily because of one channel. They got after this man and got him here.
But
if
now what happens to him?
Arnab, if you had left him, they would have forgotten about it. They would have said that he's not there. They wouldn't have even responded. But now that he's here, he should be. Now you have to pursue the case, Arnab, because the real test begins now.
Yeah, absolutely, Dibang, because the case begins now. This man knows the Hawala routes. He knows the politicians. He knows who Madhu Koda was operating through. He knows the smaller and bigger officials. Now he knows the media of India is after him. And I want to say this for our viewers. This man who's now be walking into the Delhi International Airport was till recently leading a life of absolute luxury. He is 24/7 security. Our reporter said he lives the life of an absolute mafia don. Almost seems to own an island. Indonesian officials were scared of him. He had invested through others hundreds of crores of rupees in coal mines, and all of this was bribe money, Dibang. It was nothing but bribe money. He had only funneled it out. He's not the only perpetrator of the scam, but this man knows who the other scamsters are. So this is really now a chance for us to take the story forward, because like CWG, this is pre-CWG, Dibang. We need to go back to the old scams and open them up to teach a lesson for the future.
Exactly. And I think this is also the time now, Arnab, to keep a close watch in the courts. He doesn't become, he doesn't try something like a plea bargain.
Oh yes.
Because that can also happen, because if he does a plea bargain, or if he becomes a witness, he might be saving a lot of people.
My question,
he has to be there in the dock, and he has to answer all the questions.
He can't be allowed to become an approver and get away.
No, he can't.
Can he?
No, he can't be.
He can't be. What do you think?
Actually, now that he should be confronted with, he should be brought before other accused persons. They should be. Their earlier statements made before the CBI and Enforcement Directorate.
Absolutely.
And the investigation should be guided according to the earlier statements. And other persons who are in the custody, he should be confronted with them.
Well, he can't. The chips are on our side. We can actually call the shots, right?
No, actually, you can only pressurize the investigating agency to properly investigate the matter, so that unvarnished truth should come before the general public.
That's absolutely rightly said. As you say, the unvarnished truth must come out before the people. I want to ask Rajiv Kumar and Saryu Rai, what are the tricks this man can try and, now he knows he's been captured. He knows the media of India has got him. He knows that attention will be on him. He can't just get away. What are the tricks he may try? Rajiv Kumar and Saryu Rai, either of you or both of you can tell us. He's likely to try in the next few days to get away.
Mr. Goswami, I would like to throw light on another aspect of this scam. See, Manoj Punamia was already arrested due to the efforts of the Times Now. This Bastaude is now also in the net. And everybody called it a bribe money, and 4,000 crores. They have just laundered this money, and they have managed its investment all over the world in overseas companies. But from where this bribe has come? Who are the person who has bribed? Who has given the money? Nobody has pointed any finger. Only the income tax authorities had named a few big corporate houses. Problem is that they will be punished, but the source of money is still to be investigated. In such a huge amount, a huge quantity, black money is lying everywhere in this country. Corporate houses can bribe ministers and others, and people like Punamia and Bastaude, they may live a life of Aiso Aram, the luxury life they are living. But this money, where was this money lying earlier? This 4,000 crore which we are talking about was lying where, and from where he has come to Koda and his cohort.
Whose money was it?
Whose money was it? And how it came to?
I have four questions. Whose money was it? One, that he was taking out of India. That's question number one. Second question which I have here today, who paid him the bribe? Who are all the private corporate houses who paid him the bribe? Thirdly, is it true that there was a minister, an ex-chief minister, and I'm told also a powerful politician from Maharashtra who was involved in this? Is there a truth in that? Fourth, is this to be thrown out? These documents which I have, should they be put in a waste paper basket right now? And finally, if they should not be thrown in a waste paper basket, should the Supreme Court monitor this investigation? Is that the only way of ensuring that there will be justice in this particular case? KTS Tulsi, my last question to you is this. Very often you and I have disagreed on the question of a media trial. In several cases, including the case of Ashok Khemka, you have accused the media of carrying out a trial. In the case of that Haryana politician who drove that young girl to suicide, in the case in which you were involved, you called it a media trial. Would you today say that, you know, the term media trial is an oft-used and sometimes misused expression? This is not a media trial, but for...
No. Today what you have done is...
For the perpetrators of the scam, this too is a
Today
media
what you
trial.
have done is... Arnab, this is not media trial because you have been able to locate a criminal and is seeking to bring him to justice. What I want to say is that you also have the right to prosecute them. You don't only have to depend upon the investigating agencies which may be compromised by vested interests. You are, as a citizen, entitled to investigate and place your material before the court and prosecute them. There is, just like Dr. Subramaniam Swamy has actively prosecuted these people, we need to be powerful enough that we do all that competent investigation. In fact, you can do much better investigation. You have proven it that today than even the official agencies. Why should we depend only on the official agencies? And why should we unnecessarily burden the Supreme Court for the purpose of monitoring? If you can monitor, you can collect evidence, place it before the court, you have the right as a citizen, and then prosecute them. Make sure that the trial is in accordance with law and no witness is compromised and the justice is rendered. You can directly intervene in the dispensing of justice. Yes.
But Mr. Tulsi,
Yes.
with some humility, you know, we are running a news channel, not an investigating agency. We'd be happy to share what information we have, but we are not the Enforcement Directorate or the CBI, Dibang.
You know, I think, Arnab, also, I think we should also mention your reporter Vivek here.
Absolutely,
I've worked
just getting
with
him live
Vivek.
right now.
Look at the kind of work he has done.
Exceptional work.
Entire agency is waiting there. They couldn't do it, and with your support, Vivek has done this. I think these are the new heroes,
Absolutely.
new heroes of the electronic media, the reporters.
Absolutely.
That's where the soul of electronic media is going to be in the coming days, and I think that's a very, very positive change.
I'd like to second that very, very loudly. We are extremely proud here of the work that Vivek Narayan has done, and I'd also like to say this, Dibang, that Vivek Narayan and our camera person, our video journalist there, did take on some degree of personal risk while they were filming this man.
Absolutely, because these are dangerous people. They are dangerous people.
Yeah.
The other thing I think, Arnab, that you should do is to have a campaign to say these corruption cases involving big politicians must be fast-tracked.
Okay.